Man, I am extremely tired. I just woke up and I have to go to work, so I have to do this right before I go to work, and I don't have time to mess up. So this has to be perfect the first time through, and no mistake. So what's up, guys? Wonder to win here, and I bring you a battle. It's a UU battle, of course, because that's what I do mostly. Um, this is against a really good friend of mine, nojnp. He wanted to battle because we haven't battled in a long time. Usually our battles are pretty good. As you can tell by this one, it's about 10 minutes long, so I didn't add an intro to that. But have a little look at the team and stuff, and yeah, man, it's just let's just get to it. Yeah, let's just do it. So I'm always start off with Azef because I always think that's a good lead. He's gonna start off with his right code. That tells me two things: he's gonna sub or he's scarf, and I'm just gonna stay in U-turn. And the fact that he outspeeds me doesn't really tell me anything because he naturally outspeeds me. I'm jolly, so I am at max speed. So him outspeeding me doesn't tell me anything. But I'm gonna go ahead and assume that he's scarf just because he didn't stay in and sub or something. It was dangerous for him to go to P2, but he didn't know I had the trick. So if I had tricked the choice band in the beginning, this P2 would not have been the problem that it was in this battle. But I'm gonna go to Empoleon because I know he can't do anything to Empoleon, so I'm gonna get free Stealth Rocks up. He's gonna go in this Night Queen. He actually was gonna go for the Earth Power, I believe, and he accidentally misclicked on Fire Blast, and it just happened to work out for him. So Azef was gonna go down without a fight, and I'm gonna be a little sad inside because he accidentally got taken out. How does that work? How does that work? So I go into my Rose Ray, just gonna put him to sleep. I thought he would trade out to Crobat, and I know since I was scarfed that I'd be faster than Crobat because Crobat, totally walls Rose Ray, but he did not switch out. So I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna get out of there, and he's actually going to Earth Power. And luckily, I went into something that could take the Earth Power by not taking it at all in the form of Flygon and Levitate, blah blah blah. It took me way too long to say that, but I am going to just stay in because I thought this was just a regular defensive Night Queen. It did set up the Stealth Rocks. Did it? Yeah. No, I set up the Stealth Rocks. Okay, he doesn't have Stealth Rocks. I'm dumb. So I don't know. I didn't know what kind of Night Queen this was, but it has Fire Blast, Night Beam, and Earth Power. So yeah, now I know it's one of those Shield Force ones, but he's just gonna stay in with Roseway. He doesn't want to be anything else to sleep that could be at full health or whatever. But now he's gonna bait to see if I have the Hidden Power Fire, which I do, and I am gonna go for it. And I knew it when he brought it out. I was like, there's no way he's gonna stay in. But I didn't want to sleep powder because I knew he can always go to Porygon, trace my natural cure, and just be Gucci, and what as Joe would say, be Gucci. And that's so weird for me to say. That didn't even sound right. Oh, anyway, what I should have done is set up my second layer of Toxic Spice because that would have helped a lot. Now the Queen is gone, so that would have been a safe move to do, and the Ice Beam wouldn't have done that much to Roseray because it's a defensive Porygon. But I am going to take the Ice Beam with Hitmontop because Hitmontop is not really that needed in this battle because he doesn't have a lot of physical attackers. Most of his stuff is special, which I don't see a lot. But Hitmontop just is not really going to be the MPV of this game. MVP, wow, dyslexia, thank you, of this game. So I'm just gonna. And I expected him to go to Crobat before, so a close combat to get damaged, but then he stays in the Toxic. I'm like, okay, now I'm going to Toxic, and now he goes to the Crobat, and I was like, really? So he's going to go to Crobat. I'm going to go to Empoleon, because like Empoleon can take hits for days with Crobat, as long as you don't get any boost up, and he does show that he's the special variant, which that's pretty cool because I like to use the special variant as well. And Empoleon can take hits for days. Now I just roar here because I actually expected him to go into Blastoise in order to rapid spin my stuff away, but he actually just stays in the Nasty Plots, which works out for me. Ooh, excuse me. So unfortunately, I say unfortunately because I roar him out into Porygon 2. This is unfortunate because one, he's faster, he's going to be able to recover regardless of what I do. And then two, now he's just regular poison. I'm not actually able to get the toxic poison on him. And then I actually have toxic on Hitmontop, so I could have just toxic him if I did that the first turn instead of going for close combat, which, you know, after he's recovered, absolutely did nothing. But I am gonna roar him out again just to kind of, you know, rack up some toxic damage on his pokes that are affected by it. Sorry, my voice is kind of leaving. Sorry about that. But he goes into Raikou after I roar him out, and he thought that Thunderbolt would do a lot more damage, and I knew I would live. So I'm able to get a nice hit off with a Scald, and he's going to die in 2 more turns. Unfortunately, he has enough health to live this turn of poison that if I had toxic poison, he would be dead. But unfortunately, I don't. That really doesn't matter because I have Sucker Punch, and with Stuff Rocks up, he can either attack me, die to a Sucker Punch, or switch out and die to rocks later. If he didn't get a Rapid Spin. But more than likely, it would just been Death Fodder or Switch Fodder or something. Now he's going to go into Blastoise. I know he's going to go for the Rapid Spin. There's nothing I can do about it. I have no way to block it. I'm just going to sit here, stay in, and just close combat and get some damage on this Blastoise. Now, if that was the best choice, I don't know, but I knew that he was just going to Rapid Spin anyway, so at least that was free damage. It done almost half. I am defensive, so it doesn't really, I wasn't really expecting to do that much. But another combination of Poison Turn and Close Combat would take him out. But he's actually going to switch. I am also going to switch, expecting him to go into something that wasn't Crobat, because he was saving Crobat this entire time, but that was probably just because of the rocks. Now what's going to happen is I was hoping to live the one hit because I expected him to be timid, and Timid Edge Slash more than likely wouldn't kill me, and if I didn't flinch, I would have got Sleep Powder off. But you know, he just sets up the nasty plot. I'm like, okay, and I put him to sleep and I miss. So that is big. That is massive there. That messed up my whole plan. So now I can't get around this Crobat as easily as I could if it was asleep. Now he knows if I have 2 Pokemon left, and I send out the Mountain, so he knows that it's Scarf. I figured that Flare Blitz would be enough to take out a Crobat, so I'm just going to lock myself into that. He's going to actually go into Excavalier on the chance that I would lock myself into Rock Slide, but I knew Excavalier was still there, so I didn't want to do that. Unfortunately, he's going to be able to bring out his Porygon 2 and trace my Sheer Force, which powers up his moves. Now, I don't know why he went from Thunderbolt. I guess because it was neutral damage, and the only 2 attacks he has is, yeah, that makes sense. The only 2 attacks he has is Ice Beam and Thunderbolt would have done more damage against the Manatee if I had stayed in the Flare Blitz, but I actually just went out into, what is this thing called, Rose Ray. And unfortunately, with the Sheer Force boost, I'm not going to be able to take those Ice Beams as well as I could have. And also, unfortunately, because he has the regular Toxic, it's not racking up, and it's only doing so much, and I can't even put him to sleep. So that's why not getting up that second layer of Toxic Spikes is really hurting me right now. And yeah, so now we have this. This is a thing, and it's like a semi-stall where he's trying to get up to enough HP to be prepared for the Manatee, and I'm just trying to wear him down for the Manatee. So I want the Manatee to be able to finish him off. The only problem that lies in wait with the Manatee is Blastoise. I want to lock myself in the Flare Blitz because that's my stab, and with the HP that his stuff is, it's the best thing to do. And unfortunately, Blastoise is a threat because it can take that Flare Blitz. So unless Roserade can do some kind of miracle here and live, and live to take out Blastoise or something, yeah. So if I had just happened to predict him to switch out in the Crobat and go for Sleep Powder, it would have been all great. It would have been great, but I had to keep playing it safe because I didn't have any room for error here. In prediction, there is a chance of error, so I had no room for error. Now I have to lock myself in the Flare Blitz because I'm Choice Scarf, and hopefully take this Crobat out from max HP. That is the power of Adamant. Scarf, not Jolly Scarf. I think I'm Adamant Scarf. Anyway, Blastoise is gonna come out here and it's gonna show you that if I had my Stealth Rocks up, I would have taken out this Blastoise. But unfortunately, it's gonna live and it's gonna take me out with a Skull, and that is the game. So, well, I am bleeding. What the crap? Sorry, I look at my leg and now I'm bleeding. Wow. So that is a game. NoJ beat me so bad that he made my leg bleed. That's not good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the narration. I hope it's pretty decent. I am still waking up. I need to go get a shower and go to work. But please enjoy the battle and leave some comments and likes. And I'll see you next time. Peace.